In a world that's changing faster than ever, degrees are no longer enough, and stable jobs are no longer the safe path they once were. Today, entrepreneurship is more than just a career choice. It's a mindset, a lifestyle. But here's the big question. Why do some entrepreneurs succeed while others fail, even if they have the same idea or skill set? Is it luck, money, intelligence? The truth goes much deeper than that. In this video, we'll uncover the real strategies behind entrepreneurial success, the ones they don't teach in school, the ones you won't find in your typical business books, but the ones that make all the difference between a dream that fades and a business that thrives. We'll dive into 3 powerful pillars, inspired by real-world stories and advice from successful founders around the globe. So if you're thinking of starting your own venture, or already have and want to take it further, this video is made for you. Many people think that success in entrepreneurship starts when you get funding, launch an app, or make your first sale. But the truth is, real success starts with the idea itself, with that simple, powerful question: am I solving a real problem? Here's the first and most crucial strategy. Don't create a business just because the idea sounds cool. Create it because it solves a real pain point for real people. Think about the most successful startups we know today. Uber didn't win because of a fancy app. It solved the pain of standing in the rain waiting for a cab. Airbnb didn't start as a travel platform. It solved the simple problem of overpriced hotel rooms during conferences. Even tools like Notion and Trello were born from clear, unmet needs in task management. But how do you know if your idea solves a real problem? Here are some practical tools and steps. 1. Observe daily behavior. Inspiration won't strike like lightning. Watch people closely, including yourself. What daily tasks cause frustration? What are people constantly complaining about? 2. Ask, don't assume. Don't assume you know what people need. Go out, talk to them. Ask open-ended questions. Let the problem reveal itself. 3. Build a simple MVP. Don't waste months on a perfect product. Build something small, anything functional that you can test quickly. Even a Google form or mock-up counts. Your goal isn't perfection, it's validation. 4. Be ready to pivot completely. Most successful businesses didn't end where they started. Flexibility is key. If you discover a more pressing need, don't be afraid to adapt or even overhaul your original idea. Real entrepreneurship doesn't begin in a boardroom, it begins on the street, in the real world, in the problems people can't ignore. When your startup is built on a real problem, it's no longer just a product, it becomes a necessity. That's when the magic happens. When people talk about entrepreneurship, they love to highlight the success, the billion-dollar valuations, the overnight growth stories, the dramatic rags to riches journeys. But what they rarely talk about is the struggle, the anxiety, the self-doubt, the failure, the fear, the loneliness. That's where the second key strategy comes in. Mental resilience. The ability to bounce back, adapt, and keep going, even when everything seems to fall apart. In entrepreneurship, crises are not exceptions. They are part of the journey. You will doubt yourself, you will lose deals, you might launch something and it flops. But what separates successful founders from the rest is not what happens to them, it's how they respond. Here's how to build true mental resilience. 1. Separate yourself from your startup. If your product fails, that doesn't mean you are a failure. Don't tie your entire identity to your venture. You are more than your business. 2. Redefine your relationship with failure. Failure isn't the end, it's just information, it's feedback. Every mistake is data that brings you one step closer to the right path. 3. Pursue progress, not perfection. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Launch messy, listen carefully, and iterate fast. Resilient startups evolve. Perfectionist ones often die before they begin. 4. Build a real support system. Don't go through it alone. Talk to mentors, fellow founders, even your customers. Sharing your struggles reduces the weight and often reveals unexpected solutions. Entrepreneurship is not just a test of intelligence, it's a test of endurance, of patience, of grit. When you cultivate mental resilience, crises stop being threats and start becoming hidden opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to learn, to rebuild stronger than before. Always remember, successful entrepreneurs are not the ones who never failed, they're the ones who never quit. In the minds of many, capital is the first ingredient for success. But in the world of entrepreneurship, there's something rarer, more powerful, and longer lasting than money: relationships. Your network can open doors that capital alone never will. An investor who believes in you before you make your first sale. A co-founder who helps you build the product from scratch. A first customer who gives you a shot just because they trust you. A mentor who saves you from decisions that could kill your startup. Entrepreneurship is not a solo mission, it's a game of trust, collaboration, and reputation. And the bigger and stronger your network, the greater your chances of growing, surviving setbacks, and ultimately succeeding. But here's the question: how do you build a powerful network if you're not already connected or naturally outgoing? Here are some practical strategies. 1. Give before you ask. Never start a relationship by asking, "What can I get from this person?" Instead, ask, "How can I help them? What value can you bring to the table?" The most respected founders are generous with value, and that's what earns them real loyalty. 2. Be authentic, not artificial. Don't fake success. Don't pretend to be more than you are. People respect honesty. They resonate with vulnerability and authenticity. Real relationships are built on trust, not appearances. 3. Show up in the right places. Events, workshops, online communities, pitch nights, these are the ecosystems of opportunity. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Get involved. Be visible where smart minds gather. 4. Depth over width. Don't aim for a huge list of shallow contacts. A handful of deep, meaningful connections can be far more valuable than hundreds of superficial ones. Sometimes who you know can be more powerful than what you know. Relationships give you leverage, they give you clarity, they give you strength, and if you learn how to build and nurture them with intention and integrity, you'll hold the real currency of entrepreneurship.